Hey, what's up everyone? This is Jonathan Coates, and in today's free sales funnel tutorial, I'm just going to be talking about quickly how to create a contact form on any one of the optimized pages that you create. So I actually have a page up right now with a blank default template, and I'm just going to show you from scratch how to create a contact form. So in order to get started, we're going to create a form, and I'm going to show you how to add the different elements such as the multiple choices, the checkboxes or whatnot. So on the left hand side with this plus icon is you can either type in contact or you can just scroll down and look for it. You should see it when this envelope comes up. And as soon as you see it, you just grab it like so, and then you drop it into where it says add new section, and then this will come up right here. Now this section right here, you want to make sure you have it outlined if you want to go ahead and integrate the autoresponder or wherever you want it to have it go, whether it be a link to another URL or redirect to a pop-up overlay. I'm going to show you how to set these different presets that come in here. You can click on them like so. It'll change the form to match the design over here. So if you click on this wand icon here, you have the option to select from these different presets in here. And if you click on advanced, you can actually edit and customize the different form fields. You can drag it below if you want the email to be below and the message to be up top, or whatever you want them to have put in this box. But in order to actually add the different elements or more form boxes and check boxes, you can have this be as complex as you want it to be. You have to go up here where the envelope is and click on integration options. And you click on edit integrations, it's going to take you to this page right here. So the first thing you do is just make sure that your email is correctly. Integrate your form to email data to the email addresses provided below. So it's going to pull from the admin email that you have on your website, and then you click on next step. This is where you choose your form field. So let's just say if I want the first name, the last name, I want an email, and I want a message. So I'll choose that, and then I'll click on next step for extra fields. So you can choose as many fields as you want in here. You just call it what you want in the field type. So if you want a checkbox, text input, phone, number, radio, or hidden, I'm just going to choose checkbox for as an example, and then I'm just going to call it just samurai choices is an example. And then right here where it says merge tag and number of custom options, you can basically just keep this as is. I'm just going to basically keep that as is. And the number of custom options, I'm going to choose 10. You can add different labels for each of the custom options by just typing in like so, but I'm just going to keep it as is. You pretty much understand how to do it. So you just come in here and you just change the label names for each one of those. And once you're done, you just click on save field. And then, so I got the check boxes. And if you want to add anything else, say if you want a phone, text input, radio, a number. So I'm just going to choose phone. And then I'm going to actually type that in, phone, like so, and then click on save field. And then I'm going to leave these in and click on to the next step. You have the options to choose the general data protection regulation, whether you want it to show to the EU visitors or you want it to show to all visitors. You have the choice here, and you can click on next step. I'm just going to keep it on off. This is where you actually have the action occur when they click on submit. So whether you want them to go to a thank you page or redirect to another URL or some type of pop-up overlay, or they get a notification. If you want it to be a notification, then you type in here what you want it to be. But for this example, I'm just going to choose show pop-up overlay, and then I'm going to choose from one of the many overlays that I got. Now, this is going to be a random one, so it's not really relevant to the one that's for the form field, but I'm just using it as an example. And once you're done choosing your option for the form post action here, you just click on next step. So with the primary email and the confirmation email, these are both emails of where the form is actually going to go, and you can choose, you can customize the different forms. As you can see with the primary email, you have a lot of different options here. You can do the same thing with the confirmation email. So the person who actually sent the form can get a copy and a receipt of the email, as well as the person who's getting the form. So you have these options to choose these different boxes in here where you want them to get a confirmation email or not, or even the person who sent the form to get a copy of the receipt. So once you're done choosing your options here and you completely finish, you click on next step. And then this is what it's going to look like right here. So this is basically just your details here, and you can click on close, and this is what it looks like now. So once we have it integrated, and I have a pop-up overlay, so when they click on submit and they fill out all the options, an overlay is going to come up. I'm going to click on save and show you what that looks like now. Now this is just an example, but I'm going to go ahead and click on preview, and then I'm going to come back and show you how to change like the colors and the background and stuff like that. So as you can see, you can basically create an entire application if you want to. And even if they don't fill out everything and they try to click on a button, it's going to say, please fill out this field. So there are mandatory options. So I'm just going to put in some random text just to show you what this looks like. And then I'm going to choose blah, 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 and then just put some random numbers in here. Send an email. And as you can see, my example pop-up overlay comes up when they click on submit. So I just want to show you that in action, what it looks like once you're finished. Now, if you want to come back and customize anything, if you come over here to advanced, you can actually move these forms around. So if you want this to come down here, if you want the samurai choices or the multiple choices to come up, you can drag this up here like so. So you can pretty much move anything you want around. And if you want to change like the actual colors or the background color, you come over here and you can change the background color from here. You can have a linear gradient, you can have the radial gradient, and then this is where you actually choose the actual color. So this is for the background color right here, and you can even change the font type if you want. So I will actually go over to right here if you want to change the actual font type, and you can change the color here. So I will actually go here if I want to change the font type so that they can actually see it, and you can change to any color you want. So I'm just going to leave it as white, but that's pretty much how you do that. And you click on done when you're finished, and you even have the options to move stuff around as far as like the space above the element, the space below the element, which comes down here. You can change the alignment of the form, whether you want it to be in the middle, the left, or the right. But as you can see, it's pretty much big enough where it fills up the whole space. And then right here is where you actually have like the form styling, like the opt-in form width. You can make it smaller if you want. You can make it larger. And you got the field sizing, like the gap in between the fields, like so. And you can actually adjust the width of the fields like this, like within the form itself. So if you want to actually adjust the fields within the form, that's how you do that. And over here is where you can actually drag and move stuff around, and you can change the borders like so. If you click on this, you have the different options for your borders here, as well as shadows and shadow styling here. And that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this quick, brief sales funnel tutorial on how to create a contact form. I really love OptimizePress. It's my premium marketing software that I've been using for almost 10 years now. I believe 2015 will actually be my 10-year anniversary. So in about almost another year, coming up on 10 years of using OptimizePress, and it just keeps getting better every single year. It's like the best all-in-one marketing suite. In my personal opinion, it is the absolute best. It's my favorite over ClickFunnels and any other option that's out there. So I do recommend trying this out, and it's really intuitive and easy to use. It's drag and drop. You can pretty much customize this to fit however you want. If you want to change the button color, it's pretty much the same thing. This toolbar comes up and you change the color from here to purple to black to white to whatever you like. You can even change the width, and you can create icons. You can put, say if you want like a leaf to go right here, you can put that. If you want a set of books to go right here, you can even search for an email if you want, that pops up just like so. And you can save it and click on preview to see what your form looks like. And if it fits your standards, then you go ahead and exit out and you publish it. So that's how you do it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like content like this, then I highly recommend that you subscribe to the channel. Check out my website, jonathancoast.com. I talk about everything when it comes to generating traffic and increasing sales. And this is what it looks like right here. If you're interested in coaching and consulting, you can go right here. It's currently under construction, but the blog, if you click on blog, this is where you can actually get all of my different articles for direct marketing, sales and persuasion, SEO. I talk about objection handling. I talk about artificial intelligence and automation, free traffic strategies, search engine optimization. And I even have the limitless traffic formula if you need to get consistent targeted leads to your business on a day-to-day basis without having to spend money on advertising. All right. So be sure to check that out and take a look at the tools and the resources below. I have everything that I talked about in this training, including OptimizePress, as well as the knowledge-based thread from OptimizePress themselves for contact forms. And with that said, I will see you in the next video. See you there.